It's Friday, April 24th in the EverQuest Legends community. This was circled on our calendar as the key day. The day the first wave of closed beta invites were supposed to hit the wild. But I'm sure you're like me and been refreshing your inbox as much as I have. You've noticed nothing but silence. I haven't seen a key, you haven't seen a key, and even if someone did have one, that NDA is sitting there like a level 50 guard at the Freeport gates. Nobody is talking. So it's a literal ghost town, possibly in game, or maybe there are people. But while the developers are quiet, this channel has been anything but. We're standing at the gates waiting for that "you're in" email, but the EQ train has already left the station and it's moving at light speed. While we wait for the Legends gates to open, I haven't just been staring at my inbox. As you can see in the background, I'm back in the thick of it. Currently in Runnyeye with a Halfling Ranger, 13, trying to get to 14. There's something about the cramped, muddy quarters of Runnyeye that really brings back the real EQ feeling. If you watch my other videos, you know I always keep the gameplay running because at the end of the day, that's why we're here. We're not just talking about spreadsheets and theory crafting. We're actually out here dodging goblins and managing pulls. Being back on the Ranger, feeling that classic progression, it's the best way to keep the skills sharp while we wait for the EQ Legends beta to actually drop. And speaking of dropping, that's not what happened at my channel. Let's look at those numbers. The last 7 days has been honestly historic for my Dude Emmitt channel. We've seen a massive wave of momentum. Our views are up 997%. Watch time up over 12,000%. I want to welcome the 60 plus new subscribers who joined the crew this week. We've officially crossed the 130 sub milestone. Actually, we're at like 137. I see you guys in the comments. I see veterans like, and I really apologize because I'm going to say the names wrong. Gabid7171, who just reinstalled EQ to shake off the noob rust after years away. That's the energy we're building here. This channel is human anchored. We use the tech to stay predictive, but the heart of the game is the people and the nostalgia. Thank you for being part of this explosion. While I'm navigating these tunnels and the goblins, I've been thinking about a comment from Mr. Glent C. He reminded us that back on the hero's journey, most players went solo in private zones, but there were also dedicated self-found community that would team up for the hard stuff. Watching this Ranger footage, you can see that balance. Sometimes you're soloing a single goblin in a quarter, and sometimes you realize you need a group to push deeper into the Citadel. And Legends, with that 4-player cap, that choice, solo efficiency versus community progression, is going to be the central theme of my game. The Iron Triangle, the Trio build, deep dives have been your favorite so far. The XR Synergy Pack, the Caster Trio, the Berserker Blend, Dwarf build, the theory crafting for those was some of the most fun I've had with EQ in a long time. It was a blast to look at the numbers and plan the squad, but let's be real, theory crafting is the appetizer. The beta is the main course. We've done the prep work, but we need to get into that game to actually see what we're going to build and what actually survives. And your builds in the comments are just as wild. At Sarah Bonifield 4663, Cleric Enchanter Bard. At Demries 15, Shaman Enchanter Wizard. At John Rogers 8457, Necro Shaman Ranger. At Dragon Faith 9080, a Paladin SK Berserker. As you can see, there were all kinds of builds that were out there. So whether we get our keys today or next week or not at all, the hype is real. I'm going to keep grinding this halfling toward 14 and keep the discussion going. In the comments, if you haven't yet joined the conversation, I might just do a viewer build review for the next video. Good luck with your inboxes today. I hope to see you all in Norath very soon. If you enjoyed this update, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to help My 1000% momentum keep rolling. Keep checking those emails, and I will see you at the launch.